Hey everybody, this is Mike Homer from First Team Real Estate and Home Safe Accident Prevention Solutions. I'm here at the Irishman in Downtown Huntington Beach with my good friend and owner of the bar, Ray Hartnett. Ray, how you doing?
Thank you, Mike, for having me.
Oh, thanks for letting me in.
No worries, buddy. No worries. You're in before opening, which is
Yeah, this is the first time.
VIP.
I've been here at closing a few times before, but
that's for sure.
That's another case. Anyway, real quick before we get into it, I just want to tell you, and I know I've told you this story before, but the way I discovered your pub here, which has been a little over 7 years. I've been coming here for 7 years. I was living in Fountain Valley, and one afternoon I was like, I want a black velvet, which is Guinness and apple cider.
Right.
So the only place that I knew had them was Gallagher's.
Right.
So I went to Gallagher's and sat down at the bar, and nobody was in there. The bartender was out in the patio with her, talking to a friend of hers, and waited, a minute, and she didn't come over. So I turned around and waved at her, got her, tried to get her attention. She blew me off, so another minute went by, did it again. Happened 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to go to the Irishman. Because I knew you had bartended at Gallagher's.
That's correct.
Yeah. And I knew you would open this place up. I had never been here, but I knew you had opened it up. So I'm like, I'm just going to go over there. They've got to have them. So, I walked the block or block and a half, whatever it is. And I didn't even come in. I didn't even get in. My foot didn't even hit the floor. And Ariana, who was the bartender at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She looks up and she goes, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
And I thought to myself right there, I'm home.
Yes.
And I have been coming in for the most part once a week, at least once a week, for the past 7 years.
Well, I'm happy you enjoyed the place.
Thank you. Well,
we've actually got a lot of our customers like you from that exact same experience.
Which is terrible.
Bad customer service somewhere else.
Horrible customer service. And I know when you were there, because Zach, my nephew, he was playing there a lot. So, I was there. I've got all kinds of bad Gallagher stories.
Yeah, we all do.
But at the time you were there, service was pretty good. It had gotten a lot better.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Gallagher's is a legendary bar in Huntington Beach.
Absolutely.
It opened in 1996
by
the Gallagher family, who were from Derry in the north of Ireland.
Okay.
They opened it in 96. I started working there in 99.
Oh, I didn't realize you worked there that long.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Did I meet you the first time when it was actually Gallagher's that ran the Gallagher family?
No.
Okay.
No, I met you like Joey Bago did.
Okay. Well, they opened Gallagher's, and it was actually Mr. Gallagher's 36th bar.
Wow.
He had owned 35 bars between Ireland and Europe.
Wow.
And then they moved here, he bought. So they were serious bar owners.
Yeah.
They had 2 sons, Kieran and Eugene, running it. The father, the mother was there. I was from Ireland. That was like 6 of us from Ireland already.
Right.
There was another, and it was the real deal. Food was excellent, excellent drinks, excellent Guinness, of course.
Right.
And they taught me very, very well, to be honest with you. So they sold it in 2005.
Okay.
And I actually went back to Ireland for a while. And when I came back, some other people that were running it asked me to manage it for them.
Okay.
And I did for a few years. I was GM there, and then I bought this.
Okay.
But yeah, I did give it a good shot as manager there, but the Gallagher's no longer had it. I was working for different owners and stuff.
Yeah.
It was tougher then running an Irish bar for Americans.
How? What was the difference?
It was kind of like, I won't say a constant battle, because a lot of the time it was very good. But you're constantly trying to have to explain the culture, and we should do this because of this, and you can't really have that in an Irish pub, or,
right.
like for example, I like house music sometimes,
right.
but I would never play that in here.
Right.
And typically in an Irish pub, you can have Irish bands, but you can have cover bands, you could have a band playing AC, but you can't have, we'll say, a hardcore punk band.
Right.
It has to be Irish music, and music basically that people can sing along to. You have to stay somebody in the theme.
Right.
But yeah, that was kind of hard for me to keep explaining that all the time.
Right. And did they, I don't remember, did they always do live music?
Well, back in the day, yeah, when the Gallaghers had it, we were doing live music almost 7 days a week at one stage.
Okay,
and we actually did kind of have a surfer punk rocker night on Mondays.
Right.
But like that was on Monday.
Right.
That was fine. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you need to go with the theme that I just told you about.
Right.
You know? Because if someone comes up here from a hotel, they see an Irish pub, they walk in, they hear an Irish. That's what they expect.
Right.
You can't have them come in the next night and there's a guy with his top off, like singing punk songs.
Right.
You can't break your theme that much.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, so with that, now you open up the Irishman. What Irish traditions or Irish things do you have here that, let's say, maybe most Irish pubs don't?
Yeah. Yes. I keep this as, I feel it's my responsibility to keep this place the closest to walking into a pub in Ireland as you can. So, for example, we have excellent Guinness, which is,
yes,
I mean, you have to have excellent Guinness.
Best Guinness in Orange County.
Definitely, you know, and we sell the most Guinness in the city of Huntington Beach. Right. And I am the only truly Irish-owned bar in the city. I'm the only Irish owner in the city of Huntington Beach. So our Guinness is excellent. Everybody knows that.
Right.
We have excellent Irish coffee made with homemade whipped cream, and that's excellent. We have Smithwick's Irish drink. We have Kilkenny Irish drink. So there are Irish drinks. And then besides that, we would have, you know, not Irish, but very good espresso martinis and very good old fashions.
Right.
That's what we'd be mainly known for. We also have, you and me just had some sausage rolls.
Right.
We have Tato's chips, which are the number one chip in Ireland.
Right.
And then we would have all Irish whiskey that everybody should have, but they just don't. So I try to keep this if something is in every Irish bar in Ireland, it has to be here.
Right. So you are trying to keep as traditional
Absolutely.
as you can. Now, are there some Americanized things that you've had to do here?
I don't know. I mean, you know, you got to respect that you're in America too, obviously, which is great. I mean, I moved here. I didn't have a gun to my head.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess the whole sports, like, you know, you've got the American. We have the Sunday ticket here. It's just American football, baseball, basketball. Like that was all alien to me when I came here. But like Americans, or at least around here, they're mad into sports, which is good if you own a bar.
Oh,
so we have the Sunday ticket. We have the Dodgers on today. We have, like, it's good for us. So, yeah, you got to go with the sports, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, but honestly, I would say at least 50% of my customers in here, if not 75, are American Irish and or have been to Ireland.
Right.
So this is kind of their base. They love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And, you know, like we talked about a little bit earlier, you have a little crew of Irish guys, a little bit older guys that come in, don't you?
Actually, most of the Irish guys coming in here are a little bit younger than me. I'm 53. I have quite a few Irish lads in their
Oh,
mid-30s.
okay. I thought
but
that were a little bit older.
Right now they're all at like baby-making age.
Oh, okay.
So they're not around as much right now, maybe once a week or maybe twice, and I've seen them at different times, but you know. Yeah, if you're from Ireland and you live around here, you're coming in here.
Right.
You know this is where you get your Guinness. You might meet someone else from Ireland. This is the spot.
Okay.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Speaking of this, why did you come over here? And what year?
Should I be looking at you or the camera? We'll see. Anyway, I came here, honestly, I'm from Cork City in Ireland. And
Southern Ireland?
Southern Ireland, way down the very south is
Yeah.
Cork. It's the biggest county in Ireland. Second biggest city in the Republic of Ireland. Third biggest city if you include Belfast. I went to Australia in 95 to 97. First time I saw good weather, really. And first time I saw a surfer, and it like changed my life.
Oh, wow.
So I went back to Ireland after 2 years. I was running around Ireland with a surfboard for a year, and I met a friend there, and he said, he said, I have an aunt in Hymington Beach. He didn't even pronounce it properly. He said, Hymington Beach. I found out there was surf here. He came with me. He left after 5 months, and that was like 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. When I walked on the pier and I saw the surfers, I remember thinking, like, I'm home. This is like amazing. The Huntington Beach Pier, I could hear them talking. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah. And you could like, it was just an amazing experience for me. And I'm a surfer. That's how I ended up here with surfing.
Okay.
I surf 4 or 5 mornings a week. I surf today. I love it. I love the surf culture. And Huntington Beach is a great town.
Yeah. Well, I was raised here.
Yeah.
I worked at Jack's Surfboards. I surfed out here. I played volleyball down what's called First Street now. It used to be Lake Street.
I didn't know you worked in Jack's.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, look at you, dude. You're the real deal.
I had no choice. The owner, Mike Ethelmoody, the owner, we knew him when they owned Mike's Men and Boys were right behind my house.
Wow.
In Valley. We would see him all the time. And they loved my parents, all this other stuff. So I was 16. And we went in to, shop the whole family. And he goes, how old are you? I go, 16. He goes, you work for me now.
Wow.
I'm like,
it's like the mafia.
Exactly. And I worked there for a couple of years. My brother worked there.
Wow.
My sister worked for Mike's Men and Boys, where the other store that they had.
Let me ask you a question. You said they're Fountain Valley, right?
Yeah.
Now I've lived 20 of the last 25 years here.
Okay.
And I've lived downtown, like, the usual 12th Street, 14th Street,
Right.
Main Street. And now I live in Fountain Valley. But I just live on Alison, Newland.
Oh, okay.
But when people ask me, like, I still say, Fountain Valley is so close to here, especially where I am. I kind of almost forget, like, if someone says, where do you live? Because my business is in Huntington.
Right.
I surf in Huntington. But Fountain Valley, I don't know, it's almost like you're a Huntington Beach person still, isn't it?
You know what? I think we're pretty much engaged. We're not married.
Yeah.
But we're engaged.
Like all my neighbors in Fountain Valley, like a lot of them are retired, but they're down here every morning, like walking on the pier.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel just as much a local there as here. It's weird.
If you live in Fountain Valley, you're a Huntington Beach local.
Yes, I guess. Yeah, that's a fair enough way to say it. Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. And like I said, I cut my teeth.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
So it's I was here before all of this, but now it's been 30 years.
Yes.
Almost 35. I was here when it was, actually we would park here. There was a Bank of America here.
Yeah.
And we would park back over here, and I would sometimes literally step over people that were at had been to Safari Sam's across the street. I'd step over them. They were passed out from the night before. One guy, I was 17, and I'm walking to work, and all of a sudden I hear the bushes rustle and all this other stuff. And I startled me, and I looked over. Some guy was waking up from a drunk.
Wow.
And he just got up. He had leaves and twigs all over him, and he just kind of staggered, down Olive or up Olive.
Wow.
So I was
crazy days.
People was like, hey, you want to buy drugs? You want to buy a watch? Stuff like that. So it was. It was a crazier time, and I do miss it. I mean, it was dirty, it was scummy.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I get you.
And I loved it. So anyway, yeah. So that's that. So here you are. It's been just over 11 years, right?
Yes, you're right. 12 years in February.
12. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So closer to 12. Then.
Yep.
To 11. You gonna do anything special like you did on number 10?
No, I don't. I have enough going on. We have our St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
We have our New Year's. We got Christmas parties. We have a lot of stuff going on. We had a huge thing for the 10-year.
Right.
And we used to do it every year. But, trying to pull a party out of an anniversary every year, I think is a little bit much.
Yeah.
You know what I memean? It's your 12th year. Like, so what?
Yeah, do your big one.
Buy my regulars a pint.
Yeah. But, actually, you mentioned that, you do, the holiday stuff.
Yeah.
Which is great. And I know you throw a great Christmas party.
Yes.
You do Irish New Year.
That's very unique for me. Yeah.
Yes. And I don't know if you have my picture up there. I'm in one picture.
Yes.
Other times I haven't just haven't been able to put it in. But you do a big picture of everybody, and you have like the older one and you have the current one.
Yes.
Right
so
here.
Can I explain about that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Irish New Year is a very unique thing we're doing.
Okay.
So what happened was At 4 p.m. here, it's midnight in Ireland.
Right.
And UK. Okay?
Right.
So when I was working in bars downtown and my friends, like some guys from Ireland or England would run in for a shot at 4 o'clock and we'd wish each other Happy New Year. It was kind of sad, like to be, you know? So I remember when I opened the bar, I thought like, there's something could be done here, you know? So I started having an official toast at 4 o'clock. I advertised it. Come on down. First year there was maybe 17 people here. And now, if you don't get down here before 2:30, you will not get in the door.
Right.
It just took off. It's crazy. It's our busiest few hours of the whole year. Even busier than Patrick's Day in a way because it's just craziness.
Right.
And what we do is, everyone comes in, I give everybody a shot for the toast, which is actually hard to do now to get through the crowd and give everybody a shot.
Right,
but we do it. And then we have a friend of ours, Elia, who takes a photograph of the whole group and everyone likes to be in the photo. That goes up there. Like right now we're looking at, there's probably 140 people in that photo. Yeah. And then we take that one off, put it down there with all the other ones. And the most recent one goes up there. And everyone loves to be in the photo.
Oh yeah. You got
yeah.
Oh, I would bring people in. It's like, I'm right here.
Yeah.
You know.
And the funny thing is, like, we've been like absolutely slammed packed for 4 and hardly anybody here for midnight.
Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So the 4 o'clock is bigger, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, for older people, the 4 o'clock one is really good.
A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
They're like, thank you so much. I've got kids. And they come in dressed up.
Yeah.
And they get like drunk or whatever. And they go home at 7 to relieve you know, I don't want to say it, but people are very happy it's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. No. It's a great thing.
It's turned into a big thing.
You know. And the other thing that I've always liked about what you do here is you will close the bar occasionally to take your bartenders, who are the best bartenders.
Yes.
I mean, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, they're friendly, and they make great drinks.
They have to be friendly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know, you guys will go to like Vegas, or I think you guys like Palm Springs. Didn't you go to Mexico?
No, Jesus, you're gonna. No, so first of all, we never open Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
We did close once, and we went to Mexico for a few days. Sorry, Vegas for a few days. Me and 5 drunken girls, that was fun, like babysitting them. We closed a few weeks ago, and we all went bowling.
Right.
And like had a bit of a staff night out.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. Like I am open to doing stuff like that.
Right.
So like, I don't want one of the girls to have to stay here and work or gets, like, just what's the big deal? Close the bar on a Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, we were going to close another time, but COVID hit. We had rooms booked somewhere. San Diego?
Yes, I remember.
We were going to stay in like I am definitely open to doing that. I'm thinking, what kind of a business are you running if you can't afford to close a few days a year?
Right.
You're doing something wrong if you can't.
Yeah, to show support to your staff.
And honestly, making people work on Thanksgiving or Christmas Day does not sit well with me. It just doesn't, you know. And you always hear these other bar owners, they're like family. Oh, they're like family, but you're dragging them in Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm adamant about, like, moralistically, I don't want to do that, you know?
What a concept. You care about your employees. Who knew? You know.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I think that's one of the reasons why you've been so successful is because, you know, you treat everybody well. I mean, first time I met you did this to my buddy Dan, and it makes me laugh. It's like, I don't know you. You know, my name, I'm Ray, who are you, and all this other stuff. And
I would be known as being a blunt guy, I guess. Yeah.
No, I never noticed that. Yeah. But you make people feel good.
Yeah, thank you.
So I kind of, you know, look at that as something that makes you a little different.
Yeah. Like if I'm trying to spark up a conversation, I'm not as outgoing as everybody thinks if I don't know you.
Right.
So I might say something like that. Hey, I don't know you. Who are you? I'm just like, who are you? Or if someone comes in and asks me for some weird shot, I'll say, have a whiskey, man. You're an Irish. You know, that's just my kind of way of breaking the ice too. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was cool.
I think I get away with it with the accent.
You foreign guy. You guys.
That's what you've been telling me. Yeah.
So what is the vibe here?
what I usually hear is it's a bar downtown that does not feel like a bar downtown. We're one block off a main. I would say our average age is 35 up. It's just chill. We don't really have live band. We don't have live bands and stuff. We have either some music on, we have sports on. It's the smallest bar downtown. It's just, you want a good Guinness, you want some good whiskey, you want some Irish culture, and you just want to chill. People are very friendly here. I always say, if you come into the Irishman 2 or 3 times on your own, you'll have friends here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, you will make friends here.
Absolutely.
This would be a great bar to come into if you move to town by yourself.
Yeah.
You know? I'm proud of that. And it's very safe.
Yeah.
People feel very safe in here. And I don't know what it is. Even when it's packed, you feel safe. You know?
I would agree. Yeah.
And we don't get packed a lot, but karaoke Saturday nights, we get packed. And it's a lot of fun.
Right.
You know?
You know, and it's funny you say that because for the first few years, you know, I'd always go outside. I'd get my Irishman blonde, my shot of Jameson's.
Yeah.
I'd go out and just kind of chill, get some air, you know, little vitamin D and stuff like that. And people would come out to smoke, you know, and I don't smoke.
Yeah.
And people are always asking, do you mind if I smoke?
Yes.
And I'm like, well, we are outside. This is kind of your area, you know, so yeah, go ahead, you know.
Yeah.
And then we'd start talking, you know, and so I made a friend every time
Yes.
I came in. Now that I've been coming in here for so long, I have friends here.
Yes.
But I still meet new people.
Absolutely.
You know, so
it's a very friendly vibe in here.
Very friendly vibe.
That's a good thing.
And I think that's probably why all of us regulars
Yeah.
come here.
And the staff, my
staff.
girls are very friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
They always have been. I've always had friendly staff.
Yeah.
And honestly, if they weren't friendly, they wouldn't last 2 weeks there.
There's one in particular that I think of that did not last.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, and
so,
you know, we can weed out who are the ones putting it on, and I can genuinely say that nearly everyone that worked here is genuinely like a good person.
Absolutely.
You know.
I've met them all.
Yeah.
I've gotten to know some.
Yeah.
Very well.
Of course, yeah.
And love them.
Yep.
Love them to death.
And they love you too, buddy. You're a staple here now.
I hope so. You know, it's always been my dream in life is to the old man at the end of the bar going, you know, back in '80 too. So I'm getting close. Close. Anyway, so I know you got stuff to do. You got to open here pretty soon. So just real quick to wrap it up, why come here? Tell them out there.
Come here if you want some Irish culture, friendly people, nice bartenders. There's one, look. Nice bartenders. If you want a safe, nice, friendly, relaxed environment, there's no other bar like it in Orange County. There's no bar like it in the world. Small little Irish pub, fireplace, Guinness, Irish coffee, and just a cool place.
Just a cool place. I would concur on that 100%. Last thing, Irish are known to be happy people.
Yes.
Party people, yeah, right? So what's a good Irish toast? Or cheers?
Well, our cheers is Sláinte, which is Gaelic Irish for cheers. So if you're Irish, you'd say Sláinte.
Sláinte?
Yeah, that's Irish word.
Okay.
Sláinte.
And it is Gaelic.
So look, pick up your thing and you say Sláinte. There you go.
Okay. And Sláinte.
Sláinte.